I've obviously not played this deck. I've also not saw this deck played. But just when I look at the list of it, it seems underwhelmingly underpowered to me in comparison to Hardened Scales. Hopefully, with a few games, we'll be able to change that opinion, because as anybody who's ever watched me knows, I am absurdly opinionated. But I'm willing to test things and try things and have my mind changed. I'm trying to clean this thing off my glasses that I currently can't, but whatever, I give up. It's just going to distract me the entire league, but that's okay. Anyway, we're going to jump right in. And for anybody who wants to know what build we're playing, we're taking the Star City Games Andrew Ellenbogen build with his sideboard guide and stuff, since I know so very little about the deck. Hopefully the queues won't take a super long time. Opponent hype! Lost an Astro. I guess this is a keep. Feels underpowered to me, but this does not feel like a winnable match. So in his article, he mentions player 0 drops on turn 1. Think we have to probably get Inkmoth Nexus things going on to win this one. Well, boom. It's all predicated on them drawing a lifelink thingy, of course. Pretty sure you're willing to trade this for a Dried Arbor. Of course, technically we could have traded the Welding Jar had we chosen to. They got a plane, so that means our friend is gone. Hey Juka, what's up? Oh cool, first strike and lifelink. Think that means I'm dead, because it also has reach. Can technically kill this, right? And you like your booster boxes. Does this work how I want it to? If not, we're going to find out the hard way. Does not work how I want it to. I think the regeneration shield removes this from combat. But since I was 100% dead, I wanted to double check. Well, Iconic Masters is the funnest to watch. We don't have an out. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that did not work, but definitely wanted to check it anyway. Alright, so I think we want these. We may want this. Don't think any of these other cards do anything. Maybe these. Pretty much don't want these. Is that cheaply? Huh, I guess that is kind of cheaply. I'm surprised those are worth that much. Yeah, they're about $80, $80 to $83 shipped on eBay. You still don't want a box of that, do you? What are you gonna do with a box of that stuff? I think Iconic Masters is sweet. I almost ordered a case of War of Sparks yesterday, but I backed out. Alright, I think this is a pretty easy keep. And the masterpieces are sweet, at least. You will not find me arguing that point. The opponent's either not there or has a tough decision. Who knows? Boom. I believe the thing I was reading said it shipped on April 29th, but I did not double check or confirm that or anything. I just read the one little post. We had a pretty stellar draw. So what do we got here? Use this. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So long story short, we're lethal in the air next turn if they tap out / don't have a reach card. As long as we don't butcher any of our triggers or anything. $80 a piece is ridiculously good. Even with the 15% off deal yesterday, they were just I think 27 or 23.7 or something. I think you had to order a case to get that price too. We do not, Dumbo. We had a turn 3 kill if they didn't have a path. They unfortunately had a path. That makes things significantly harder. Pretty sure my local game store is like 120 a box, but I won't swear. I think if you buy like 6 boxes or something, you get a box free. I don't actually know. I honestly do most of my shopping online. I would like to shop from my local store. I really want to support my local store, but they aggravate me to death. Yeah, I think I still just play this. I don't think we die this turn, though I guess if they have like 3 ethereal armors or something we could. Well, we can't die to 2 ethereal armors, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh wow, they have the fly thing. And they have first strike? So what can we do here then? Don't have enough mana for that. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'll just play this and hope. Could easily be dead this turn. Well, casting, I don't necessarily have to equip, I don't think. I can pretty easily be dead this turn, though. That's 15. Yep, I'm dead. Oh, well. Thought about leaving one of these untapped, but I guess it wouldn't have done any good. Maybe they don't attack for whatever reason. Oh, we got crushed by Boggles. Boggles is one of these decks that's going to get even better with the London Mulligan rule. There's a good chance we're just playing hardened scales. We win that match fairly easily. So much easier to deal infect damage with that version. Also another dice row. I think if you lose a bunch of dice rolls when you're playing Affinity in general, it doesn't go well. $500. That is an insane amount of money. You have a job, don't you? If I remember right. You do some coding and stuffs. I don't even think I'll be able to buy, why don't you tell me you, like, done coding for people? I don't even think I'll be able to buy a Horizons box, which will probably be in the 250 range. Who the hell told me that they did coding? Could have swore it was you that did like website stuff or coding or whatever. What the hell? Yeah, that's all the same to me. I'm a redneck. I don't know the difference. Our opponent is taking 2.5 minutes to even decide to mulligan. I guess that means we're going to pull up Arena and try to play a game of Arena. So the screen's going to go black while I'm pulling up Arena. Can't make people play though. Scoot this over to the side where I can read it. I'm just going to play red deck wins because of the... Make sure it's the right red deck wins. Because we're just trying to sneak a game in while we're waiting on our opponent. Obviously, as soon as I hit play, the game will start, though. No, they've not started yet. Apologize for the break in modern action. That's a keep. Actually, a really good hand. Presumably, we'll draw a land. Hey, Dong, what's up, my friend? This hand was significantly better before it was a mirror match. This hand's pretty bad for a mirror match. Wonder what they have the green cards in their deck for. Alright, well, looks like we have an opponent. What do we have? Bunch of 0 drops on a turn 1 plating. I guess we keep that. Got a better card in the plating. Certainly going to no block here because we can chain whirler and kill that. Apologize for the duo queue, of course. Is that a good turn too? Attack for 6, put a 7/7 in play? So we have nothing good in our graveyard. So we can do this. 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 And we can do this. The problem is they're about to experimental frenzy very probably. Since they took the time to skewer us. I guess I just take it. So that was a reflector mage. I guess I'll play my turn before anything. Just in case we hit another lava runner. Oh, 900 a month? That sucks, man. I didn't know about what you just said about being on that. Hope it's not too bad. Well, I didn't expect to win this game. I thought they had a frenzy. Maybe they did and just didn't have the 4th mana. Who knows? Alright. Let's get back to Moto now. And hopefully we won't have a big delay in games next time. Okay, so this can block. Oh, this cannot block. That makes life a lot easier, and I apologize for slow rolling you, opponent. Though in fair. Oh god, my alarm. So what's opponent playing? I have no idea what opponent's playing. Looks like they're playing some kind of Coco thing. I don't know what Coco things plays red. If they play green cards, we probably have things like Birds of Paradise and stuff to kill. Seem like they're a heavy creature deck. Maybe that's good enough. What will we take out though? It's probably less good versus Reflector Mage. You know, I'm clueless on how to sideboard here. Maybe it's just some of these. What do we got? I have no power with this opening hand, really. I think we can do better. Yeah, this hand seems okay. A boom. Guess I shouldn't press F6. We may want to use the welding jar. Hmm. Okay, prime speaker deck. So if I play this, I'm attacking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I attack for 3, play this, then next turn I'm attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I'd rather just play this and get damage in. It's actually probably wrong the more I think about it. Because this card dealing damage probably isn't likely next turn. But an inferior and edge champion dealing damage probably would be likely. Do not know if they're killing me because I do not play modern slash Noser deck. I don't think they are. They're definitely going up the chain. Maybe this kills me. So now they can get a Kiki Jiki and do stuff. Alright, so they're playing Pod. Which means I probably need this type of stuff back. Hmm. I don't know what to cut. Probably not killing my stuff. Do I need the welding jars then? Guess I can keep this. Feels kind of close. This isn't good for me. Kind of gambled a little trying to get that mana drop. Womp womp. Definitely not good. Oof. Was really hoping to get one. So if they have the pod card, we're just dead. And they have the pod card. I don't think I have an out now. Oh, well, I definitely don't have an out. Oh well. This could be the quickest stream ever. Been live like 30 minutes. I didn't think this deck looked good before we started, and it does not look good through our insanely small sample size of 2 matches. I did keep on 1 land hand there. Technically 2 if you count the Mox, but we know they have creature removal spells, so I don't know if you're supposed to count the Mox. Hey TJ. Don't know how long this queue will be. Could fire up another arena match. That's a keep. Womp womp. Glacial Fortress means probably either A tokens or B Esper. Both of them are pretty favored versus us. Correct. Don't have it, please. I did not have it. Might as well have it. Well, we just draw, you know, the 7th land in 12 cards or whatever. Like, the game's still just over. So what do we got here? I think it's a keep. Third dash roll we've lost, though. They shocked. It's weird to me. Probably means they're contempting. Sure. Could just be a chemisters though, or it could be also an absorb. So what do we do now? Playing this doesn't seem to matter. Guess we're just playing this. Really just doesn't seem to matter either, does it? Ooh, that was neat. Considerably less neat when there's a land on top of our deck. That's game. This opponent's slow. Card's not very good. Okay. We're going to see this match over here. Turn 3, thing in the ass hop. Oh, and an Arclight Phoenix. Next game. Not drawn a Galvanic Blast today. They've only been sideboarded out for one game total, too. That's 5 games we've not drawn one. Doesn't feel good enough to keep, does it? Kinda just want to try it though. Well, that has to be close to the worst card we could draw. It's kind of weird because like I probably should just play the Springleaf drum in case I draw a 0-drop creature. But I'm not going to, so I'm just going to cast this. Oh, that's a good draw. So this can produce white mana, and this can equip that, and I can attack. This attack's probably not right either. Again, it's probably just right to get this still Springleaf drum in play. Or maybe that turn I should have played the cranial plating. Who knows? A weird card. Not sure I would have personally sideboarded it in, but what do I know? Or, sorry, probably sideboarded out. Probably would have. I assume it's main deck. Don't actually love this card in general in the deck. Don't hate it either, but not in love with it. There has to be something better. I just don't know what it is. I've been toying a lot with Pyromancer. Oh, I'm dead. Technically speaking, if we draw land, we attack for enough to win next turn. Land or an artifact, but they'll have some way to kill and or block the signal pest. They got a green mana. That means Ancient Grudge. Go get them for one, little signal pest friend. One Phoenix. So we have a 5-point attack next turn. Guess they wanted to get the Phoenix. Put on top. That's a bad sign for me as well. Kinda hope they counterspell this, because I really want this to resolve. Well, I don't know what to do now. I guess I play this? So it's gonna get counterspelled. Can't really think of what else they would shock for. You don't shock for a lightning bolt here. I was wrong. Apparently somebody does do that. Kinda confused why you would, but it's okay. Guess it makes sense if you have another lightning bolt in your hand and you're trying to get the Pyromancer's Ascension off. All I know is this opponent is playing glacially slow. Like, we were multitasking and playing Arena at the beginning of this, and we're still 5 minutes ahead of them? Their avatar's sweet, though. Seventeen land deck, still just getting a spell a turn. Seems fairly wild. I think I have to use the welding jar to save this if they throw the lightning strike or lightning bolt out. Yeah, I'm just dead. Nothing I can do about it at this point. So far we've got one frenzy out in 7 games, and it wasn't good in any of those games. Alright. It's getting better. So they have to have an ancient grudge now? Because I think we can make this big enough to survive a lightning bolt? No, we can't. Double lightning bolt, can we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can beat double lightning bolt. Should have thought about that before I didn't play the Vault Scourge, though. But I wasn't playing the Vault Scourge. Because of the lightning bolt, so. Still just lose the grudge. So 1, and we can give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems like they pressed F6. What? What? Oh, modular. Nope, nope, nope. My rest in peace lets me not be able to use my Ravager because of modular. Yep, I'm a bad Magic player. I'm a bad Magic player. If it counts for anything, I don't think we would have won anyway. Though we can still hit a Mox Opal into a third Galvanic Blast. I did not deserve that run out. Okay. Well, play perfect, get rewarded. There's 16 people in here watching me right now. That's the most people I've had in a week, and they saw me get to make that rest in peace modular play. I'm thoroughly embarrassed. I'm just going to ban everybody from my chat so they can't make fun of me. Get out of here. None of you people are allowed to make fun of me. Get. I don't even want to play anymore. I'm just too embarrassed now. I'm literally red in my face. I'm glad I don't have a webcam. I don't want to play anymore. but I did know about that interaction. Like, I did know about that interaction. I played when Affinity was standard legal, so I have no excuse. I just brain farted. Alright, well, at least we mulligan to 5. Guess I won't keep that. Well, I can't make fun of Experimental Frenzy anymore. It was absolutely absurd, that game. Mulliganing to 5 sucks, though. Especially versus a fairly removal heavy deck. It's just in case they have Spell Pierce, I'll go ahead and play it. They got the green mana again, that's a bad sign. Yep. Card was actually a decent draw. Wasn't really on time, but still a decent draw. So I need to draw a dispatch or something? It's not really a dispatch, is it? I don't know if it's worth killing that when they have 4 cards in their hand. It's probably not, right? I mean, I'm going to anyway, but it's probably not worth it. Hmm. Do I care enough to save that thing? Probably. Because that type of block really makes me think that they are prepared to beat the cranial plating. And I might have to go wide. And then like finish them off with a 4 mana burn spell if we ever draw one. Though, maybe that's just unlikely. Hmm. I want to leave double mana up to be able to move the cranial plating if needed. They have double removal here. We're pretty SOL. I don't know if we can win. Yeah, I don't know if we can win if they have double removal at all. Like maybe if their hand's total trash we can, because we still have an Inkmoth Nexus, but we can't even equip it anymore. I guess we can equip it, but like the odds of them getting a blocker now seem relatively high. If they have an answer to this, we are dead. And they did not F6, so okay. Kind of interesting. I don't know what it means. means... I don't know what it means. So they're not playing lands and they're not playing spells. What the hell does it mean? Is it just counter spells? Alright, well, we're back to the Stone Age. Theoretically, the two cards in their hand aren't very good. Never mind. They're pretty good. Well, can we draw and win from here? Maybe I'm supposed to just put 4 damage on them and hope to try to draw a blast. And probably would have lost had we done that. We would have died to this attack. They would have had a way to flip it. They flip it, they get both of these back too. They have actual nothing, we're still alive. Alright, well, we're dead. Well, I didn't deserve to win. I think I'm going to keep playing. I normally drop. I'm going to play at least one more round. I'll concede their opponent if we're going to win, but... I don't know if I'm playing poorly, drawing poorly, running poorly, or the deck's just bad. I feel like it's a combination of all 4 of those things. Specifically with me playing poorly. Hmm. I think we lost our 4 dice rolls too, which is not something I think you can do when you play Affinity. But maybe I'm mistaken. We did mulligan to 5 that last game and we made it a show. This has to be a keep. Though honestly it doesn't look great. They shocked into Blood Crypt. More damage if I play this one. Living End's another deck that doesn't feel like we can ever beat it. We kind of did our thing. It just didn't matter. Presumably didn't matter. Anyway. I'm not playing anything this turn. Should use it now if they have it. No, our entire army. Just in case I have to cast some. Since I assume we're going to lose this game, this is definitely probably the last game. I don't think when you only have 2 graveyard removal spells and so few white sources that we can just mulligan to one of these. So one of the beautiful things, like when you play burn and stuff like that, you can mulligan aggressively to try to get one of your 6 graveyard removal spells versus like a dredge or a living end style deck. If you're playing phoenixes, you even have surgicals in your main, which help, and counter spells. Sorry about that, I yawned. They use the Simian Spirit Guide. It shows up here in the log, but if you're paying attention when they do it, it also flashes over here. I should have clicked on it so the chat could see it, but yeah, they use the Simian Spirit Guide. Alright, the sand seems good. Ish. I guess I want to go ahead and play this one. So that we don't lose the counter, though we could have played a turn 1 Edge Champion if we wanted. If we played the turn 1 Edge Champion, though, we lose the Mox Opal for free. I just don't want to play the X champion at all, so maybe I'm wrong. Cool thing about the Arcbound Ravager is it lets me sacrifice my artifacts in response to a living end and get them back, though if I don't have, or if they have a Fulminator Mage or I don't have a flying creature, it doesn't really help too much. Because I get outscaled so poorly, or badly. That's kind of a good draw. Just want to use newly controlled. That one's newly controlled. I guess it doesn't matter since I'm tapping it to do a thing anyway. Guess I won't. There's shocking there. That's not a good sign. Well, it's 13 damage. We'll have to see what they have. Well, might as well play this then. Guess I have to activate it. It technically puts lethal damage out there. Oh, sorry, it only puts 10. Sure. my little motley crew. So these two have to attack. Anger the Gods with 1 mana up. Definitely sacking everything that can die. It's probably all I'm sacking. There's an argument that I should just put it all on that. But I kind of wanted this to be able to block again next turn. Pretty easy double block because they have to have a way, they have to have another thing or they're not dead. Or they are dead, rather. So you just have a Fulminator Mage. That'd be bad for me. Double Fulminator Mage? Yeah, I'm not winning this game, am I? Sideboarded out Galvanic Blast. Ooh! They didn't kill my things. They lose because they didn't kill my things. If they just killed my lands, I'm not going to win this game. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They just killed my lands. I don't get that win. Whew. These games are rough. Alright, last game, win or lose. I have none of the power cards for the match. Think I'm mulligan. So if I play this on turn 1, I can't even play this on turn 2. I don't think I can keep this either. Alright, I think this is the best hand we had. That's pretty bad too. And I sequence strong. No, error. I couldn't sequence any other way. Maybe we'll draw a rest in peace. Maybe I should have kept a double rest in peace hand and just prayed that we got the lands. So violent outburst is an instant. I guess we're just attacking for 1 now then. Sure. Wow. I have Fairy in my cave in. Just because I want the dispatch to resolve. Like, we lose the Nexus at the end of the combat anyway. Well, sorry. We can't turn it back into a creature. We don't technically lose it. But if we ever draw another, like, Master of Ethereum. Oh, well, we just have nothing. We basically have to draw Experimental Frenzy and Prey. Alright. Experimental Frenzy and Prey activate. Strike one. I think this flies, doesn't it? It's a fairy, it has to fly, yeah. Well, we have to do something absurd now if we're going to win. We made a lot of deck choices to put this experimental frenzy in it. So, let's see if it pays off. I killed the Mox Opal. That's not particularly helpful. Also not particularly helpful. It's probably a pretty easy block here. Don't feel like I can go down to 2. Especially when we've saw a 2-point burn spell under deck. Feels like they have another one. They're thinking about killing our Still Leaf Drum and our creature. If they were going to do that, I think they should have done it pre-combat. They could have destroyed Artifact, done 2 damage to us, and then 6'd us. So maybe that's not what they had. I kind of bricked off on this turn. But we have more blockers, so we're still alive. I don't really value these at all. Trying to get my opponent's attention to let them know I plan to concede this match. Because I'd feel bad if we knocked our opponent out of some kind of prize. So I should just attack for 1. Ooh, that's a good one. Still trying to make sure they know that I'm not going to try to win. Feeling decent now, though, especially if the Ravager out there. Alright, cool. Opponent sees, so we get to play the match now. I think we'll win this game, but I'm not exactly sure. Take care, Magic. Thanks for stopping by. Or if I was supposed to bring in Spell Pierce. So they're targeting this, which means I should go ahead and sacrifice this. Get my 3/5. I think I just keep attacking for 3. There's probably no reason for me not to play this other stuff beforehand. I don't even know if I want to play that. Yeah, I'm not sure that I care about that. I'd rather have the Inkmoth Nexus up. In case I need an extra blocker, which it turns out it looks like I don't need. Huh. Sure. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Could just be dead now. Interesting. Thought we were going to win this game. Looks like we are not. Wait, what? Oh wow, they don't have that are living in their deck. Okay then. I'm just kind of dead. Don't think I have an out. I have an out, obviously, but like I'm not just dead. Basically just going to make sure I have 1 life at the end of this turn to continue playing. That means I have to block actual 4 things. Or sorry, 3 things to not die. And since they have this, it makes sense to block with just all of these. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. We take 6 this way. Because of this, even if I blocked with this instead, I'm not sure if I don't think I'll win. Unless there's something I'm not seeing, but we'll look around and do the math and look at the top of our library. That's a bad card, so 1, 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough to sacrifice this. And then we have 1, 2, 3, and this. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they're at 4 life? Never mind. Why the hell did I think they were at lower life than that? I thought they were at 11 life. I'm just stupid. Okay, well, this is a lot easier than I thought it was then. I thought they were at 11 life. I'm sitting over here trying to figure out how to kill them from 11. Oh, I'm not a very bright person. Oh god, I'm not a very bright person. Anyway, I'm going to concede to them because I'm already 0-3. I was just playing the match for the experience. And I have to pack mail to take out this morning. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here and drop. Sorry for the long queue times and for the poor play today. But again, we'll be back. Obviously, we've streamed for 613 days in a row. Don't plan on stopping anytime soon. But take care, everybody, and thanks for coming by.